I am Sharon Warshaw, and I'm an independent fragrance consultant, and I work with people to find amazing fragrance and cozy up their home, as well as find different flexible forms of income. And literally, just before I hit start just now, I got nervous. It's been a hot minute since I've done a review video, and for some reason, I was a little nervous today. So if I sound exceptionally crazy or I trip over my words a lot, just please know I'm kind of in my head right now for probably no reason whatsoever. So today is July 22nd, and I am just now getting around to talking to you guys about the July edit. And it's kind of a shame that I'm just now getting around to talking to you guys about the July edit because I actually absolutely adore these fragrances. Now, one thing, if you have not heard this before, or if you haven't heard, whatever, if you haven't heard this before, I'm going to tell you something super cool. When you are a fragrance consultant with Scentsy Fragrance, you get the opportunity to see the monthly edit about 2 weeks before it launches live for sale for consultants and customers. And just a couple of months ago, we switched to having several different products in our edit, where it used to be one fragrance and one warmer, or just like a mixture of one in one product. So not a lot of choice. And the reason I say this is because we've just recently edited the edit so that I get the opportunity to smell all the fragrances in the edit instead of just the one sort of scent of the month. And that means I have 3 fragrances to show you guys today, and maybe even 3 fragrances for next month already. Anyways, I have had this sitting in my house since the middle of June, and I'm a big fat loser for not showing it to you sooner. So let's dive right into it. Let's start with, what should we start with? Should we start with the fragrance, the warmer, or the flyer? Let's start with the fragrance. Let's start with the fragrance. Okay. These are all Italian inspired. We're calling this edit Italian summer, and the colors are beautiful and the fragrance are Mediterranean and tropical and lovely and difficult for me to pronounce. So I think that's the key thing that I want to take away is I'm not Italian and I am not about to pronounce these correctly. So I'm going to go with Aria di Milano. And I think Aria is the song, if I remember my high school music. And then D of probably in Milano, the town, Milano, right? So Aria di Milano. And she looks like this. This is Aria di Milano. Let's give her a little sniff. I'm going to make this weird. Okay, so this is a light, fruity and floral, feminine fragrance with like just a little bit of musk to it. Like in my head, I could see this being something I want to wear. Now I want to look at the description. So, shame on me. Where's a fragrance description? Do. All right. There's that one. There's that one. Ah, there she is. Citrus, iris, and cotton musk. Okay, there you go. So I nailed it. So citrus, a little bit of floral, a little bit of citrus, and then cotton musk. It is really, really lovely. Like this is something that anyone who loves Luna would love. Any of the lighter florals, the ones that come across as almost perfumey, but not overwhelming. Anyways, this is lovely. This is Aria di Milano. Aria di Milano. I'm going to keep saying that. Like if I say it over and over again, I'm going to get it correct. And that's probably not true. So this is Terrazza del Sol. So Terrazza, like a terrace, Terrazza del Sol. And this is what she looks like. Let's give it a sniff. Okay, this is much more citrus with like some green in it. So like stemmy, like I'm going to say sage, but I'm probably wrong because it's like citrusy lemony, but with a little bit of green to ground it. So now again, anyone in this who would love this, anyone in the citrus family would love this. Anyone in the fresh and clean family would love this. Like I want to put this in my warmers right now. I'm a big fresh and clean girly, and this is something. I'm not a girly. I can't believe I just said that. Anyways, so this is nice and fresh and clean, and I want to put this in my house right now. Okay, Terrazza del Sol, lemon, crushed mint, and jasmine. So the mint is the green I'm smelling. That's why I smells stemmy to me. Because you know when you're like making a mojito, you crush the mint, and it smells like mint, but also like the stem has like a weird smell. Green smell, not weird smell. It's not weird. Told you I was nervous today. Okay, last but not least, Mercato di Napoli. Don't know what Mercato is. Napoli, like the town, probably. She looks like this. Let's give it a sniff. Okay, this is straight citrus. Yes. Okay, so it's soft. Like my brain's having a hard time getting over the citrus smell because that's the first thing I smell. There's something underneath the citrus that makes it give it like a soft kind of, not musk, but still fresh, still clean. I love it. These two I would put paired together in my home. I would pair these two together and maybe put this one upstairs in my bedroom. Maybe. Why did I just try to sniff them through the plastic? Because nervous makes me a little crazy. Terrazzo del Sol is, oops, wrong one. Mercato di Napoli is mandarin, neroli petals, and white musk. So I assume that's a floral. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. So, and then lemon fresco. I don't have here. That's actually the scent of the month. Limon fresco is the scent of the month, and I don't have it here. How did I manage that? Because I'm spazzing. All right, so it's lemon zest, limoncello, and spun sugar. What you want to bet? That shows up in my house too. But let's talk about this absolutely gorgeous warmer. All right, here's the box. Here's the box. Gorgeous. So this is La Vita Rosa, and I do love this very Mediterranean, just absolutely spectacular standout warmer. This is a statement piece. This is not something that is going to hide in the back of your cabinet unless your cabinet is full of this design, in which case it will absolutely blend in. In my house, this would not blend in. This would 100% be a standout type piece, and I hope that it would stand out in your home too. Oh, this is interesting. It's a red and pink. It's really, really, really hard to see. Let me show it up against some white paper. You see that against the white paper? It's actually like a pink color. I did not even know that. I thought it was red and white. Well, that's cool. I learned that with you here today. How fun is that? All right, give me a second. Look at her. She looks just like a piece of artwork, a vase. Like I imagine you would go to a museum or your Italian grandmother's house and you would see this sitting on the shelf. How pretty is that? So this is actually, it's not white, it's pink. Okay, so you can kind of see that now, like that. But look, see, she's pink. Beautiful. All right, so here, let's put our dish on here. There you go. And then, of course, we've got the new branding and the logo right there. Love it. Love it. So she does have a light bulb. This is a light bulb warmer, not an element warmer. And there's holes all along the back. That's where the light is going to shine through. So it's going to throw a little bit of light. It's going to have a little bit of a light cast. But the ceramic itself is pretty thick. So in the front, it's going to be a fairly nice solid color. And then there's going to be some light thrown on here. I think this would absolutely be gorgeous in like a French countryside type kitchen. If your kitchen is red and white, like I just realized my sister-in-law's kitchen is red. She might really love this. To have that set up there. These lovely, lovely, lovely floral details. So her official name is, as I said, La Vita Rosa, and she is 10% off for the entire month of July 2026 because that is the month that we are in. And let me go ahead and give you a tour of the flyer now that we've covered all of those things. So again, this lovely warmer right here is our warmer of the month. It's 10% off. The lemon fresco is the scent that's 10% off. And then when you open up our beautiful little flyer here, our little monthly edits, where's my pen? We've got this beautiful tile looking mini warmer. I actually really, really love this one. It's in shades of green and it's kind of got like that romantic Italian tile vision going on there. And then we've got this gorgeous warmer with a lemon that stands out. And what's neat about this warmer, if you watched the review of the June warmer that I had, it had all the strawberries on it, and it has all this great texture where the lemon actually stands out from the warmer. I think that's incredible. Then a pretty little yellow candle in that lemon scent. And then where's the blue one? And then look at this fluted little blue guy right over here. Check it out. It matches my nails. Anyway, so This guy is beautiful, and it's definitely going to be one of those warmers that sits quietly in the corner because it is an element warmer, not a light bulb warmer. All of the products in this flyer are available while supplies last, and just for the month of July, La Vida Rosa and our lemon scent. I feel like such a ding dong. But luckily, I'm a human being, and you guys are super forgiving. So the Limon Fresco Scentsy bar are all 10% off for the rest of the month. All right, you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I hope that was helpful. This is an absolutely spectacular summertime scent collection. And if you need help grabbing one, just go ahead and DM me or message me down in the comments, and I will send you the link. All right.